I've always thought of when it comes to financial freedom. It's if you don't need it, don't want it. So it's my thought, because for me, if you need it, then you can work towards getting it because you really need it and it's going to serve a purpose. So if it's not going to serve a purpose and then you want it, then it's not necessary. You can avoid it. Whatever you don't need that you only want can be avoided. So have that in your mind, that if you don't need it, don't want it. Because needs are things that your life depends on, or that some major thing depends on. But want is just your craving for something. Doesn't really matter whether it's going to benefit you or not. So focus on your needs and not your want. Your needs are more important. And two, I also realized that is on sales doesn't mean you need it. Because some people go to the store probably to buy a specific item, and when they get it, they see other things that they like, and then they probably see these things on sales. And because it's on sales, they want to get it. No, that is on sales doesn't mean you should get it, because it's not free. You're still going to have to spend money, even though you're not spending up to the amount that it used to be or the initial price. But then again, you're spending money. And I tell people you spend more when it's on sales. I'll tell you why I say that. If you're going to buy something of $50 and it's only just one item, and then you now see that something that you like that used to be $50 or $100 is now what, $15, and they have different types of that, you probably want to get up to what, 5, 6, 10, and then by the time you add it up together, it's a lot of money than your initial budget of $50 that you wanted to spend. So that is on sales most times make you spend more rather than save, or rather than stick to your initial plan or budget that you have in mind. So that is on sales doesn't mean you have to buy it, except you really need it. Maybe you have always wanted to buy it and you really need to buy it, and all of a sudden when you go to the store and you see it, that's a different case. But if because it's on sales, oh, it's way cheaper now, so let me get it. No, you don't need it, don't want it, let it go. Another thing that I have in mind is that set daily goals. You can, if you don't want to do daily goals, you can do weekly goals, or every other week, or monthly goals. That can put you on a check, and I always tell people it's not just to set a goal and don't exceed it. People set goals and they're not disciplined enough and they exceed it. Trust me, if you set goals, no matter what, stick to your goals, except it has to do with life and death situation, then you can exceed it, because that situation you have no control over it, and it's involving life and all that stuff, or something that is involving something that you must do because life is dependent on it still. So if it's not the situation, stick to your goals, because when you set goals, you're setting a goal based on your finance. When you're setting a financial goal, you're setting it based on the earnings you have. So whenever you go above it, you're going to run into deficit, definitely. And then that is going to linger on into other months. It's going to linger on, it's going to go into every other month. And then that's how you start having debts or accumulations of all kinds of debt that is coming on you. So if you set a goal, whether it's daily goal, whether it's weekly goal, whether it's every other week, whether it's monthly goal, stick to those goals. Don't let nothing influence it. If possible, go a little below the goal. That way you're having surplus, because you're going to take from the remains and take to the other one, or keep it aside. This might just sound doesn't really matter, it's just some couple of change. No, everything always add up, and then we have all kinds of deficit. So that also should be put into consideration.